So on Friday, I released a video on the topic of Pride Month. If you've watched the video, you'll know that it's a video I just really did not want to do. If you haven't watched it, I will link it in the description. Please go give it a watch. Anyway, a couple of people left comments that they were confused as to why I would do a video if I really didn't want to. It's a good question and one that has an important answer. So we're going to go over that today. And in order to do that, we're going to watch a part of the video. Here we go. I was sitting in a pew last week just after daily mass had ended. I was praying that God would bless my channel and that he would help me to remember to always invite the Holy Spirit into my work. This topic then immediately came to my mind. Okay, so this is important. Ooh, funny face. So this is important because I've just prayed inviting the Holy Spirit into my work. And immediately a topic that wasn't even on my mind popped into my head. Now, many of us of faith would understand this as being an answer to the prayer. Yes, sure, I will bless your channel. You should do this. I, of course, at this moment in time, did not recognize it for what it was and was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Have I mentioned yet that I don't want to do this video? Really didn't. It will make both sides so angry at me. And that is the reason why. I was worried that this particular topic, being as controversial as it is, was going to end up making people angry at me. It's not a good reason, guys. I stood up out of my pew, genuflected toward the tabernacle, turned around to leave, and saw this. I had never noticed it before. Okay, so I say I had never noticed it before. What I mean by that, to be a little bit more specific, this is a rather large stained glass window that sits above and to the right of the baptismal font. So when I say I'd never noticed it before, I knew the stained glass was there. I had never really noticed the rainbow before. And since that does have to do with pride, obviously, it was almost like God was saying, really? Seriously, you're not going to do it? Here's your sign. Are you kidding me? I really don't want to speak on this topic. I fully expect my subscriber count to go down, but it didn't. It went up, actually. I can't ignore that I prayed for a blessing and this immediately came to mind. Exactly. Who am I to argue? I will pay my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people. This was actually the responsorial the following day. It was just another indication that you said you were going to do this. You said you wanted this channel to be for the glory of God, which I have. Do it. Do it. I think the point I wanted to make for this is that I decided to do the video because my will, going by what I want to do, that's, well, pride. I can't exactly ask the Holy Spirit to guide me, have my prayer answered, and then ignore it. Well, I can, and a lot of times I do, as I'm sure many of us do. We complain that God doesn't answer our prayers and ignore it when he does. That's our own pride at work. We need to trust in God. And in this particular instance, I did, reluctantly, but I did. And because I did, the fears that I had about making people angry, the fears that I had that I was going to lose subscribers was clearly not the case. I actually gained subscribers, and most of the feedback I got on this video was positive. It was because I invited the Holy Spirit, not just on the topic, but to drive the message as well. So I encourage you all, when you are in prayer, to please listen. Listen to what God is telling you. Because how often does He say, this is what you need to do? And we know deep down that is what we should do. But instead, we follow our own will and then complain when things don't work out. So please go check out that video in its full. And I hope that you all have a very blessed day.